Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited to jump into today's crafting tutorial because today I'm going to be showing you guys two different techniques on how to do cowhide tumblers. So if you're curious to see how I made these, then keep watching.
Alright guys, so for our first cowhide tumbler, we're just going to take some flat white spray paint and I'm just going to spritz a nice coat around the entire tumbler and then we will just leave it out to completely dry.
Okay, and then for the second cowhide technique one, I'm just going to completely spray paint this tumbler white and then we're going to add white glitter to it while the spray paint is still wet. So I'm just going to spray paint this white and then we will add our glitter.
And now that our tumbler is all glittered, I'm going to let this set for about 10 minutes and then we're going to take it inside and add our alcohol ink.
So now that our tumbler is completely dry, now we are ready to add on our cowhide. So for this part, you're just going to need your prepared tumbler. I like to use a little cup to put our alcohol ink into, and then I like to use a fan brush to paint on my cowhide, and then I also just like to have a dry paper towel on standby to just kind of use as needed. But I'm just going to hold my PVC pipe so I can kind of have better control over it. Or you can put your whole hand in the tumbler. I used to do that as well and would just kind of maneuver my whole wrist around. And I just kind of jab my bristles into it to kind of give it a like fur texture. And sometimes I like to switch it up and just use another paintbrush. Now this one's pretty worn. So again, I just like to use the bristles to kind of make that furry texture. Okay, and now that we are done with this one, now we're gonna let this set. And while we're letting it set, we're gonna go ahead and work on our second cowhide tumbler. Okay, and the other way to do cowhide, which is probably the easier way, but you have to do this on top of white glitter. So now I'm just going to drop it on there. And then as you can see, it makes a spot on the white glitter and the alcohol ink just kind of blends in with the glitter. So I'm just going to make some spots on here and this whole tumbler will be cowhide. So this way is kind of fun because it kind of makes like a nice blotch on there, which if you've seen real cowhide, it kind of does. It kind of looks blotchy. So love that. And I like this because when the alcohol ink soaks in there, you can still see the glitter. So it kind of just like tints the glitter. But when I'm using like white opal, you still get to see like the color shift in the glitter, even though we've poured alcohol ink over it, which I think is super cool. And here is the other one. I personally love the glitter one just because I love glitter and I love that I can have a like glittered cowhide tumbler. So cute, so pretty. All right, guys, so I have both tumblers done. Now, I do want to point out that you could also do this over just plain white glitter. I just chose to do it over the opal because I love how it looks. But I just wanted to quickly mention that. So now we're ready to go take these down in my basement, put them on my cup turner, and coat them with epoxy. Okay, so now we are ready to coat our tumblers in epoxy. So it's really important that you wear gloves anytime you're working with any type of resin or epoxy, and a full face respirator mask. So I have poured equal parts of part A and part B. I'm going to combine them and mix them very well together until it is completely clear and there's no foggy or haziness to it. So I'm going to coat these tumblers in a nice even coat. We're going to let these set and cure for 24 hours and then we'll come back and put on our second coat.
And now we're going to use our heat gun on the low setting to pop any bubbles that might be on the tumbler surface. And then I just decided that this specific cowhide color will look really pretty with turquoise glitter. So I'm just adding that glitter and then we're going to let these tumblers set for 24 hours.
All right, guys, so it has been 24 hours. So now we are ready to add our second coat of epoxy. So just like yesterday, I'm going to mix up equal parts of part A and part B, mix them together until it is perfectly clear. And then we're going to coat these tumblers and let them cure for another 24 hours.
And now I'm just adding some turquoise chunky glitter right over that turquoise fine glitter. And look how gorgeous this is. Okay, so this is day 3. You guys know the whole drill by now. I mixed equal parts of part A and part B epoxy, and I'm just adding my third and final coat to these tumblers, and we're going to let them set for another 24 hours till they're completely cured.
I think I definitely prefer this technique where we drip the alcohol on top of the glitter. I just really like the way that the alcohol ink like bleeds into the glitter and it just gives it like a kind of like a furry texture almost. Like it looks more like real cowhide to me. But I think this one's still like realistic looking, and I definitely feel like the paintbrush gives it more of a real fur-like texture. But this one was just way easier, and honestly, I just love the way this looks on top of that opal glitter. But you could totally do this on just plain white glitter and it will work the same. It just won't have that color shift in the cowhide. But I personally love that about it. So I think I'm gonna be keeping this tumbler for myself for sure. But anyways, as always guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. If you did like it, please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. If you have any other questions or comments, feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know which one is your favorite, which technique you're gonna try if you haven't tried these already. I would love to hear what you guys think. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other crafting tutorials. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.